And I'll be honest, I don't know who AD is, but I seen the video talking about this. AD's homie gets 134 years after defending himself from off-duty police officer. He shot at the police. And basically, they were off duty. I don't know all the details. We'll look into that. But I do know that this is not the first time. There's been several times. You guys know what a no-knock warrant is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Breonna Taylor thing, right?
Right. Okay. I have been a part of both warrants. I've been a part of, there's three types of warrants. There's serve a warrant where you knock, knock, knock. If nobody's there, well, that's it. Then there's knock, then enter warrants, which means you have to clearly establish who you are, then enter. Then there's the third, which everybody is protesting, the no-knock warrant. The no-knock warrant is, boom, we're coming in. Now, no-knock warrants are controversial, as they should be. Think about it. I don't give a fuck what life you live. Well, let me rewind that. Usually if you're executing a no-knock warrant, you're going in on drug dealers, gangbangers.
Serious.
Yeah.
So you kick in their door, they think that the enemies are coming.
Yeah, they're on go.
Right. So, for that reason, but then in this case with AD's homeboy, he thought he was being attacked. He thought he was being attacked, so he shot back, right? If you're in your home at 3 a.m. and somebody your door explodes and they come in, you're firing.
You gotta do
Well, that's exactly what he did in the Breonna thing too. He thought that they were intruders, and in that story they even said police were shooting through windows and stuff just randomly without even looking.
I want to talk about Breonna Taylor real quick, okay? I know Nate is very well versed on it. Elijah, you heard a little bit.
Are still free.
Still free.
They're still free to this day.
I want y'all to think about how this operation went. Think about this. I'm gonna break down Breonna Taylor real quick because there's a lot of, I'll pick my words carefully, bigots out there who say, well, she wouldn't have been dating a drug dealer, she would be alive right now. Let's be clear, she was not dating the guy that they were looking for anymore.
Yeah.
She had broken up with him about 6 months before that. That's one. Two, that wasn't even the address that the dude supposedly lived at. That was a previous address from, again, 6 months prior. But now, exact situation, no-knock warrant. Here's Breonna and her man in the house. They hear bam, bam, bam. So somebody did knock. Bam, bam, bam.
Aggressively. I would have thought that somebody was there for
some beef. They wanted, right. So homeboy jumps up, gets his pistol. Listen, a lot of y'all out there claim to be red-blooded Americans. You love the Second Amendment. Well, I want you to tell me this. If he didn't use the Second Amendment properly, then what the fuck is it for? He jumped up late night, 2 a.m. He hears people breaking his door down, and he fires.
Now imagine if he would have, if it wasn't the police, right? Say he didn't grab his pistol, it wasn't the police, and then he ended up dead. They would have said, well, he should have grabbed his gun,
I'm going to go off track. That's great. And I'm going to tell you, let me go off track, then I'll get back to Breonna. The BTK killer. Y'all have heard of him, I'm sure, one of the most savage killers ever. His first victim, the Otero family, killed a whole family. You know how he got in? He threw a brick through a sliding glass door. The dad hesitated. He didn't know what it was. He hesitated. That little hesitation allowed BTK to take control of his whole family and kill him, okay? So fast forward. Then you got this guy, Breonna's husband. He didn't hesitate. He thought somebody was coming at them aggressively. They had no reason to think the cops would be coming in their house. He was not a criminal. And if you want proof that he was right, they charged him, and then a few days later they dropped the charges. Of course they did.
After a few days too, so that says something.
Yeah.
Well, the wheels of justice usually move slow. They went bam and dropped it. But now, to Breonna, rest in peace, think how she died. He comes out, engages the police, okay? He's here in the living room. Breonna comes out of the bedroom into the kitchen. Cops are at the door in front of him. They come in, bam, 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 open fire. She's standing, he's squatted down. She gets hit repeatedly. She doesn't even have a weapon, okay? Boom. Now imagine being her family. Her family comes to the scene. They had heard what's going on. The husband got arrested, so he wasn't able to tell her family nothing. So other people from the neighborhood were like, yeah, somebody got shot, we heard. They arrested her husband. So the parents come and say, where's Brianna? To the cops. The cops say, we're still questioning her. She was laying in there dead. She was laying in there dead. So the family waited for 4 hours for her to get done getting questioned and come out. Then they see her finally get wheeled out on a stretcher with a body bag over.
They were probably hoping that they could bring her back real quick before there was any, damages done.
But again, y'all, like the warrants, the drug war in general has been a joke. You have not made a dent, America. You haven't made a dent. It may sound like a cop-out, but that old saying, if you arrest one drug dealer, 2 more will appear. It's the truth. Look, I've been to the penitentiary multiple times. You know what I would hear dudes in prison talking about? Yo, I'm getting out in 6 months. I got this whole drug deal set up. I'm going to go here. I got my connection from this state.
That's just going to get you back in there.
Well, of course, it is. But the point is, they're not even thinking about being rehabilitated. They're already plotting their next crime. You're not stopping the drug war with what you're doing, okay? I don't know the answer. I'm not going to sit here and act like I do, but